Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Arknights. This is your host River Foxen, and today we are going to be continuing on with the story. So I will say up front, I have already attempted this mission once because I made a mistake and my last recording didn't work right. So I failed in that attempt, and I'll probably explain what happened while I'm doing it. But one of the things I do want to mention is I did go ahead and make some changes here. So I have promoted 3 units. I promoted Siege, Amia, and Blue Poison. And then everybody else is just leveled up a bit. I also swapped out Zima for, who was in there? Scavenger. Because basically she's just a little bit better. And so put her in there. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and go into 2-6. So what happened was when I first did this mission, I was not aware about the units dropping in from above. So I kind of freaked out a bit. Let's see here. I wonder if I can get... I want somebody. I don't think this game is going to give it to me, so I'm going to take Blaze. I wanted W, of course. She was going to be pretty useful. I mean, I've got Rosmontis, who is also pretty good. All right. So let us begin. This is pretty much how I started. So originally I had deployed my snipers here on the sides, and it turns out that was a little too far forward for what's going to happen later. So pretty soon. Yep. See, these guys scared the heck out of me when they first showed up. Yeah, I see. Basically what happened is things leaked by around the sides because I wasn't ready. But yeah, this is kind of scary. Rosmontis is dealing with the bottom half. Blue Poison's dealing with the top half pretty well.
にしかできないことがある。どけ。我が蜜液何時に死をもたらす。ドクター、私が怖いですか？
Alright, so that time I did it. Unfortunately, it wasn't quite blind because I've already failed the one time. I thought we agreed this was going to be my grand entrance. You're too slow. The important thing is that we're all safe. We should get moving. Let's start heading back down from this building to the east. Reunion won't know where we are. Are we safe? Yes, for now. Your complexion doesn't look too good. I'm a little dizzy. It's fine. Miss Misha, how long have you been in Lungmen? About a week. Just 1 week? A lot of strange people appeared in the city, and then... I'm not sure what happened. Everyone started fleeing, so I also... It was Reunion. Reunion attacked Chernobog. I don't know. Were you infected before? I don't know. But these last few days, these things began growing on my leg. Misha? Misha! Medic! Where's the medic squad?
皆さん、完璧な勝利でも警戒態勢が完全に解かれるまでは気を抜かないでくださいね。
And I'm sorry, Fatality. I didn't actually get to pull out your blaze. I was holding her in reserve in case anything leaked, but nothing leaked. My Rosmontis was too good. Alright, let's move on to tutorial TR14. Terrain attack. Learn to destroy tough enemies using the environment. Alright, so yeah, that was like... Oh, this is, I guess we're going to learn... Is this your shift? No, that's just a Vanguard. I don't... Oh yeah, Shaw. She's a shifter. So we're going to learn about moving people around. That'll be interesting. I haven't actually used any shifters yet. Alright. Terrain attack. Like Shaw, certain specialist operators can be deployed anywhere, regardless of the melee ranged restrictions. Their skills can also manipulate enemies to other locations by either pushing or pulling them. By exploiting the terrain features of the battlefield, they can destroy powerful enemies with ease. Tap and hold at a location for more details. Alright, so... What do I want to do here? I'm not sure. How does Shaw work? She pushes. I don't know. Yeah, she barely does any damage to that thing. Probably should have had her aiming down. She could have been dealing with stuff here. But oh well, I think it's going to be fine. I think the important thing to learn was pushing people. Jessica, you did nothing. Alright, anyway, we're going to take a little break, and so I'll be back momentarily. All right, and I'm back. So we're going to move on with the story. So as I've said before, I am doing these blind, so I am almost anticipating a loss because, based on the last tutorial, something about shifting units, but I don't see any holes here. Oh, wait. There is a hole. This is an edge, I think. I think shifting units is what I want. At least I think it'd be a good idea to bring one based on the fact that we just had a tutorial about it, which means that I need to strengthen. All right, let's see here. Who do I want to swap out? I think I will swap out... I'm going to swap out Angelina for... And the thing is, the only pusher I have is Shaw. Rope and Cliffheart are pullers, and I don't think that's going to help me. So let's put Shaw in there, but I'm going to have to level her up quite a bit. Let's see here. All right. Yep, that gets her up to where everybody else is. And then let's see if I can at least give her a couple skill upgrades. Yeah, well, I'm not going to farm that right now, so hopefully that'll be good enough. All right. So, yep, we got Shaw in there. Yeah, let's see, I did a mission. Yep, upgrade. It's always good. More stuff. Alright, now let's go. Hopefully I've made the right choice. Pick a support unit. And W is available. I'm gonna go with W. I promoted W. So just to say again, like what actually happened with the first mission in this episode is that I actually played it and lost, but then that recording got messed up. Basically, there was no video, just audio. Because I was dumb and wasn't actually monitoring the recording like I should. Now I am monitoring it, so I can see that I've got video and audio. But anyway, yeah, what happened was I actually did bring W into that. And like I said, the problem with the first time I went through was that I had deployed I deployed 2 snipers well forward of where they needed to be to really take care of that map. Because I didn't realize that things are going to be dropping in from overhead. Even though the story mentions rocket troopers, I just didn't put 2 and 2 together to think that rocket troopers were going to be dropping into the map. We've never seen it before, so it was the first time I'd ever seen it. I really wish that recording hadn't gotten messed up, because I literally was like, what the hell? Anyway, let's move on and see if I get surprised in this map. Yeah. What's wrong with her? It's an acute symptom of erypathy. But it's only been a week. There's also an acute form of erypathy? Franca, which type is yours? What, are you concerned about me? Amiya, if Franca passes away, I hope that Rhodes Island will cremate her. Hey, that's mean, Liskarm. You're the one who's always talking about passing the infection on to me. The difference between the acute and chronic types is a rather complicated topic. However, Misha's condition is very dangerous. If we don't do anything, this condition will become life-threatening very quickly. All we can do is give her some emergency treatment. But we must control Misha's symptoms as quickly as possible. We have to make this clear to Lungman. After this ends, we have to bring Misha with us back to Rhodes Island. This is part of our responsibility. Is she going to explode soon? Ow, that hurt. Why did you hit me? Watch your mouth. If I'm going to explode one day, I'll make sure to crawl up to you. I'm sorry, Miss Franca, please forgive me for everything I've done. Let's transfer her to a safe place first. By the way, we seem to have a situation behind us. What are you doing? Get out! We're all fellow infected here. Don't make us resort to violence. Get out of our way. You've already destroyed our home and now you're trying to get the LGD here? Forget it. You ignorant fool, get out of the way. Arr! Now you've done it. Are we going to step in? We seem to have finally lost them, but if we intervene now, we're going to be exposed. Is this going to get in the way of our mission? If so, how serious are the consequences going to be? Of course this is going to interfere, but it won't be that serious, right? Let's do it then. Rhodes Island's unequivocal mission to save the infected as long as the situation permits. Good. I knew following you was the right decision. What do you mean by that, Miss Franca? Don't worry. I was just complimenting you. She probably thinks that she can get along well with you. How do you know me so well? Probably because you're so annoying? It's time to teach these thugs a lesson. Yes. Be careful of the enemies who can jump between buildings. Oh my. So there's going to be more jump troopers here. In addition, make sure to protect Lungman's infected civilians. That's asking for a lot. But I'll handle it. All right, let's go. Dr. River, make sure to lead me and Texas well. I wish I had you guys on my team. But I don't. Oh,
あら、また素晴らしい一日になりそうだわ。みんな、一緒に遊ぼう。家族が傷つけられるのは嫌。家族を傷つけそうなものは全部壊すよ。消防規則にのっとり違反行為として処罰する。消火器噴射します。
Oh my.
これが戦場というものね。ご安心くださいまし。この毒は移りませんから。この毒はゆっくりとあなた方の命を蝕み。勝利か死かだ。あ、どいたどいた。
Oh no, one's made it by.
この毒はゆっくりとあなた方の命を蝕み。
Yeah, I've lost track of what's going on here. These things are really strong. Oh, I didn't even realize that this... that's the worst.
一気に型をつける。幻覚が見えるかしら。始まる。幻覚が見える。戦場に出たから死ぬ覚悟を決めろ。死なない。死なせないように気をつける。どけ。この毒は ゆっくりとあなた方の命を蝕みます。戦場に出たからには死ぬ覚悟を決めろ。戦場に出たからには死ぬ覚悟を決めろ。降参すれば怪我しなくて済むよ。わかった。大当たりを引くのは誰かしらね。あなたのこと
Oh,
覚え
that's
ていく
just...
つもりはないよ。
Hers is automatic.
あなたは死なない。
This is who I was thinking of, but I don't need her yet.
戦場に出たからには重引かないよ。
Yeah, I barely passed that one. Thank you. Thank you so much. It's not safe here. You should hurry and leave. Leave? Where? Where would we go? This was a place we could call home, but it's all ruined now. I'm sorry. It's not your fault. It's not. I didn't expect Reunion, the self-proclaimed savior of the infected, to attack other infected. Now that is what I'd call bad publicity. This Reunion infiltration did not just occur spontaneously. I'm sure there were many infected here who chose to follow Reunion. They'd rather trust Reunion over Rhodes Island. Rhodes Island does not give empty promises. There are many infected who are willing to accept whatever Reunion offers, even if it's nothing more than an illusion. There are a few who can see through the illusion. And among those who can, most are willing to give up everything just for that vague glimmer of hope. Who would choose to believe our little bunny, who is too kind to deceive others? I believe her. Misha? Be careful, you can't move around yet. I'm just a bit dizzy. Don't worry. Is Reunion still chasing us? I don't know what they want from me. But let's go. Amiya. I understand. Let's leave right away. Shortly we'll be able to exit the slums and meet up with the LGD. Thank you, Misha. No, I should be thanking you. I don't know how that warranted 2 stars. That was 1 at best. I mean, 1 more unit getting past would have ended it. Yeah, that I'll need to figure that one out. Of course, I'm not going to do that here. Finishing it is enough. All right, I'm just going to go ahead and take a look at what's happening next. And looks like... Yeah, what does that do? See, some of these things, symbols, do they tell you what they mean? The roof is not surrounded by railing, so that means pushers can be useful. But I don't know what this is. Is that maybe if I put a pusher there, something special will happen? Anyway, we'll figure it out later. I'm going to take a break, and I'll be back momentarily again. And I'm back, so we are going to move on to the next mission or combat episode, which is Operation S2-8. And this one I'm a little bit afraid of because I had so much trouble in 2-7. So I'll take a look at the map. So I believe this icon is going to imply that, you know, there's some sort of knockback bonus. But we've also got flying units. Luckily, it seems that other than the flying units... Well, we're probably going to have guys dropping in from above, just like last time. And also in the last mission, like, although we have flying unit spawns here, in the last mission, they were just... Like, I looked at the video and I realized why so much had gotten by me. And one of them was I didn't realize that flying units were just spawning in from, like, off-screen. They weren't coming from any designated spot. It made it actually really difficult to kind of, you know, predict and plan. So, I mean, I shouldn't be surprised that my first attempt at 2-7 almost ended in failure. I think that first attempts ending in failure is going to be more and more common as we go through these, because they're just kind of throwing more and more at you, and you kind of need to at least see it the first time to kind of get an idea of what's coming and how to plan for it. I think the last mission, a good reason that I was able to get by is because I was able to borrow W, and I also had some pretty strong units. I think strong units is what saved me from complete failure in that last mission, because I completely lost track of what was going on in the middle there. So anyway, let's go ahead and get started. And speaking of strong units, I think I am gonna like a W. I know I always get her, but part of it is that I know exactly how to use her, or at least I understand how she works more than my vanguards. And I could say that Blaze is pretty similar to Spectre, but a W is pretty similar to Rosmantis. Although, like I said, Rosmantis can only attack ground units, and W can attack everybody, and she's got that really awesome grenade. But I know I'm going to deploy W. I feel like every time I deploy Blaze, or I borrow Blaze, either I don't deploy her at all, or I do, and it's like she just stands and does something, and it's like I almost don't even notice she's there. And maybe that's a good thing, because she's probably blocking a lot of stuff, so I don't have to pay attention to it. But I feel like there's a big difference. I really notice W. Honestly, I also, when I bring out Rosmantis, I notice her impact in the game as well. And actually, now that she's been promoted, Siege is making a big difference as well. Heck, even Blue Poison, I think, is doing a lot better now that she's been promoted. Amiya's been promoted. I guess she's a bit stronger, but I don't notice like a big difference in the way that I notice the difference between unpromoted and promoted Blue Poison and Siege. All right. All right. Okay, so yeah, that's exactly what I thought it was. It had something to do with my pusher, which is why I left Shaw in my team. She's actually still the only pusher I have. I've got multiple pullers, but only one pusher. Let's see.
腰抜け野郎が 毒薬の準備が整いましたわ。我が三つ
I want to get Shaw out if I can. Oh no, I think I can't risk it.
面倒だな
Oh, he pauses there. Oh my goodness. If I'd have known he was just going to stop there, I would have pulled out Shaw. Oh well, I'll do it anyway. And then I will try and pull her back and hope I can get her back soon. And then I'm going to, not you, you.
怖くはないわ我が三つ駅何時に死をもたらす
Yeah, you know who I want to bring out.
Poison kiss.
I don't like that placement. It's a bit better. She needs healing. Crap, I just put Perfumer there. I suppose I could put her here. But now there's so much healing in this area. Uh-oh. I meant to hit this off, but I just a little late. Metal crab. Okay, that's gonna be for Shaw to deal with. He's not as heavy as it seems. Oh, oh.
Mission accomplished.
All right, so that one wasn't too bad. Wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. I almost let something slip by, but I caught it. Again, if I had known that guy was going to pause in that spot, I would have brought out Shaw before I had brought out Siege. I ended up not bringing Siege back out. Suppose I could have instead of bringing out Nerl, but I just grabbed Nerl at that time and something leaked by her. I remember correctly, she might not block as much. I don't know if she blocks 1 or 2, but that's why something leaked by and I had to put Quora in. Alright, but that wasn't too bad. Alright, so I think I am going to end it here. So before I end this episode, I do want to say that I really appreciate the comments and the engagement on these videos. It's kind of what keeps me going forward. I mean, and especially, you know, the comments that actually are like kind of discussing what I've been doing in the game. It really shows me that you guys are engaged, and it's definitely more engaging to me when the comments are not just like, hey, nice video. I mean, I'm really like enjoying chatting or commenting with you guys. And then another thing I do want to mention is, like, I know that there is a strong desire for more content from me, especially more Arknights content, but really I am putting out about as much as I can handle. You gotta realize that I do not do this as my main job. I have a full-time job, and actually right now I'm in crunch time on that job, meaning I'm working like 11-hour days, so I don't have quite as much time to put out lots and lots of content. And I'm also worried about burning out. It's something that has happened to me in previous games. It happened to me on Final Fantasy Dissidia Opera Omnia. You know, that one I was releasing, I think, 2 or 3 videos a week, and I burnt out on that one, and it just became not fun to work on. I feel like the pace that I'm keeping right now is keeping it fun for me, and I feel that that's going to keep it fun for you guys. Anyway, that's the end of this episode, so if you enjoyed this Let's Play, be sure to like and subscribe and click the bell icon if you're so inclined, and I'll see you later.